Is he really, really, really the Lord over our lives? Or is he a hobby that some of us practice on Sundays and a handful of us practice on Wednesday nights, and maybe even fewer of us practice on the other days of the week? What do we want from God or church? See, that isn't the question. What does God want from us? He wants to make us fully and wholly his. Does he want to heal? Yes. Does he want to save? Yes. Does he want us to serve? Yes. Does he want us to love? Yes. Does he want to move mountains? Yes. Does he want to raise the dead, heal the sick? Yes, he does. But God will not move until we do. Amen. Let's stand together. And as we do, you've heard those words. I didn't come in here with those words. They were written this morning. As God as God convicted me, he should be convicting you. Before you open your mouth in this sanctuary this morning, you need to decide which God you're going to worship. Are you going to worship the Jesus who said, take up a cross and follow me, and follow my commands? Or are you going to worship the God who, when he stood on the mountain began to smoke? That when he began to walk across the mountains began to tremble? The one who rises up, Isaiah said, I see him in his temple. He rises up, his train fills the temple. And then he said, what? Woe is me, I'm going to die. And God spared him. Are we going to worship the God that when David became convicted by him, he said, create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit in me? Which God have you come to worship today? I'm not into no fake Jesus, I can tell you that. It isn't easy to be a follower of Jesus Christ. If that's your determination here today, don't open your mouth in this sanctuary. That would be blasphemy. But if you believe in a Christ who came to suffer and says to us, sometimes you too must suffer. Because why? Because that's the only way to righteousness. That's the only way to what? Learn to love other people, to learn to be a healer, to learn to be a peacemaker, to learn to be merciful to other people. If that's the Jesus that you believe in, then your whole heart should be opened up. Your whole life should be opened up. And you should sing with everything that is inside of you. Holy, holy, holy is our God. The same Jesus that came with power onto this earth still walks in this place. He still treads up and down these aisles for us. He still wants to speak into your life. He still wants you to listen. There is no halfway anymore. There's no halfway with God. It's black or white. You're either hot or cold. He says, I wish I knew which one you were. But see, you don't want to be either hot or cold. You want to walk on that fence. And what do we say about standing on that fence? Do you know who owns that fence? Satan owns that fence. There's no halfway with God. He says, make a choice, because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do if you don't. I'm going to vomit you out of my mouth, is what he says. You go, where does he say that? Read the Revelation under Laodicea. You've got to decide today. Are you going to be worshipers of the true and living God, or the God that we make him out to be? And there is no such thing. Do you want to worship today? Do you want to worship the Lord today? I want to worship the Lord today. I want to worship the Jesus who calls us to righteousness. I want to worship the God who says, you know what? Through my Son, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you, no matter what happens. Who do you want to worship today? I want to worship Jesus. Let's worship. Ricky, you guys lead us.